All right, let's do a short little video on what is currently on the market for Wildernests and what might be worth looking at if you're thinking about getting one. It's summertime. If you're not camping, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Wildernest. Here we go. First one that pops up in Los Angeles. Wilderness Ford Ranger camper, $500 right away. I'm intrigued. Condition says good. Let's check out these photos real quick. I don't know why he didn't set up the frame all the way in that photo. It makes the Wilderness not look nearly as nice, but that does look like the exact same model and the same canvas that is on mine. And he or somebody else painted it black. It's hard to tell if that's a good paint job. Probably not. Canvas looks okay. There's a shot from the inside. Honestly, that looks a lot like mine. It's got a bunch of stains on the canvas, but everything looks like it's intact. He doesn't say anything about the condition of like hinges or windows or seals or the back, the back hatch, fiberglass integrity. So I would ask those questions. $500 and he's not set on the price. If you're in the area, I would say buy. In San Diego, Wilderness camper, $3,000. I'm expecting something special. Right off the bat, I also noticed that this is a Toyota Tundra. I don't know exactly what year that is. I'm not a Tundra guy. That looks like a pretty nice paint job. 6.5 foot bed. Gives you a little more space. That's kind of cool. Bed lined roof. Okay, so that's like that rubber coating. That's kind of cool. Carpeted interior. Bonus points for that if it's done well. New struts for rear window. More bonus points. New buckles and zippers. So many bonus points. Original canvas. That could be good, could be bad. All pulls inside and out. All windows work. All screens are intact. Works perfect. Comes with 3-inch bed topper. No cracks or fiberglass damage. Canvas has stains, needs a wash, but hey, you know how to clean your canvas because you watched my other video. First impressions is it looks really nice. Again, didn't set up the frame all the way in that photo, so I don't know why. There you can see the carpeted interior, which is way better than that gross beige fiberglass. And I can also see that the canvas that you zip up to hold the Wildernests has been replaced. So he didn't say that, but that does not look original. So there you can see it kind of sticks out a little bit on the edge. Honestly, mine does something similar, not quite as bad as that, but it does not fit perfectly square on the bed. So it looks like he did a good job of like adding, probably that looks like a 3-inch piece of flat bar steel. And he probably bolted that to the top of his truck, and then bolted the Wilderness to that. So, it's just one of those things. It kind of is what it is. Yeah, there we go. There's a good picture of the canvas. That looks pretty good. I think that's a slightly newer model. You can tell by the vents. Looks really nice. Oh, and he has the poles to hold up the top when you open it. Very roomy, he says. It's a good shot from the inside. That's when your canvas is going to look the worst, when you're looking at it from the inside. So if it looks decent in this photo, it's probably in pretty good shape. And that's the last photo. So $3,000. Oh, that's really tough to justify, I think. If you have several grand to spend, I don't know, man, you probably might be thinking otherwise. Like, I think the Wilderness appeals to people that don't want to spend a lot of money, like the $500 version that you could, spend another few $100 or so just fixing it up yourself. That's what I was thinking when I got it. $3,000's really tough to say if it's worth it. That's a lot of money. Let's go to the next one. Okay, here's a good one. This one actually just popped up a couple hours ago, and I'm really glad it's on here. So it has a different style of opening. So this is on a older pickup, 92. He's obviously like tricked it out to be like a crawler. That's not really my style, but I think that's pretty cool. Ultra rare Wilderness tip top camper shell. So I've actually never heard of that, but it makes sense. Only 3 known survived. I'd be very interested to know how he knows that. Has mounting points for a roof rack setup and can hold weight when open. That's pretty cool. So I'm actually glad this popped up because I wanted to make a video about modifications that you could make to your Wildernest. And one of the things that I had thought of is if your frame is damaged or if your canvas is completely shot and you don't feel like putting money into it and replacing it, you could probably tear it apart, do some resewing of maybe the best parts, and build something that is slightly simpler and smaller like this. Now obviously it doesn't give you all the space of a normal Wildernests setup, but that's pretty cool. Looks like the back hatch is all together. That's good. Canvas looks decent. It's got struts inside, which is really nice. So you can put your paddle boards, solar panels, what else you put on there? Mountain bikes. Oh, what does this say? Expandable campers. That's terrible marketing. Wildernests, expandable campers. But hey, it was the 80s or 90s. There's the other side of the truck. Windows look really nice. That's a cool looking rig. Okay, so he's not, it does not say he's selling the Wildernests separately, but if you wanted it, you could go for it. Or if you want the whole thing, go for the whole thing. Oh, he's got nice aftermarket seats in there. Okay, he's replaced the engine. We don't need to look at that. That's pretty cool though. 16,000 miles in fresh build. 18.5, I mean, that's a ton of money, but it's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Props to that guy. Let's go to the next one. 8 foot. I've never seen an 8 foot up close. Wilderness camper canopy, 2,200 bucks. Wilderness flip over tent canopy. It's amazing how many ways you can describe this tent. Wilderness flip over tent canopy camper for 8 foot full size truck. Excellent condition, 2,200 bucks. OBO, cash no trades, yada yada. In Oregon, near Grant Pass. Initially, that canvas looks very new. It looks like it's never been used. Maybe it hasn't. I don't know. That looks really nice. So the under canvas looks good. You can see there, right there, it looks like a screen is blown out. One of mine is, no big deal. The back glass is intact. That looks fine. Okay, that's the last picture. That looks really nice. I would ask for a picture of the canvas from underneath. I don't have an 8 foot bed, like I said. If you do, I think that this is definitely worth looking into. He says OBO, so, you know, that's definitely worth looking into. All right, what else? That's the last one. And if you notice, I only did West Coast. If you're on the East Coast, I'm sorry, but I also don't feel that bad for you. Because if you're serious about camping, why do you live on the East Coast? But that's it. That's all I have for you. I hope that helps a little bit if you're looking to pick up a Wildernests. So get out there and go camping. Either way, if you have one or you don't have one, just go camping anyways. All right, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. All right, I don't know how to sync this. I guess I'll go like this. Wait, hang on. How do I sync this? Okay, I'm gonna scroll it right now.